Well, good morning. This is Grandpa Jim from Grandpa Jim's Gardening Tips. And this morning we're going to be doing something that is a little bit, I'd say, difficult for some people to do, but is essential for us to get nice, big plants. Now, you remember last week we grew cabbage, we grew kale, we grew of different varieties of greens. And so this morning I want to show you, and you could do this with all of those kind of plants or really anything you sow. This time we're going to be thinning out our tatsoi. Now that's a green, it's a Chinese green, very, very closely related to cabbage. So what I want to do is, you can see here that it's a good thing and a bad thing. They really germinated well, but look how thick it is. So I use a couple methods, and the key is you want to thin them, but you do not want to harm the one plant you've got there. Now, there's a couple ways of things that I look for when I'm looking at these, and sometimes you'll see, like here, this one's really close. You can barely see it there, but it actually has some leaves already, regular leaves. These are seed leaves that come, and that's where the plant is getting its nutrients still, basically from the seed. But now it's starting to get some normal leaves on it. So what we do, I use either tweezers, or you can use scissors. The deal with the tweezers is you can lightly pull them out, but you must be careful. So what I try to do, I pick out a plant that I want to save, and right here is the guy I want to save. So you easily just grasp it, pull it out, and there you go. And here we will do this again, and this really doesn't disturb the roots of the plant that you are keeping. Now, I know this is hard for folks to do because you go, oh, that's a good plant and all that, but it's essential that you thin these out to 1 per cell on this type of plants. If not, you will get nothing but very small plants that are crowded. We want them to flourish. So here we go with this here, pulling it out. And there we go, and now we are down to 1 plant. Now, sometimes some plants you can use scissors, because right now they don't have regular leaves, so they're not going to come back. But like here, you can see here, this one is the one I'm going to save. We just nip them off at ground level, and there we go. I find that if possible, the tweezer method is best because you can be a little more, almost be like a surgeon and make sure you don't accidentally cut all of the good plants that you want. So there you go. I'll repeat this. I'll repeat it with all my plants. Most of the ones aren't this thick, but these just had wonderful germination. So again, this is tatsoi. It's a beautiful green that I think everyone would really enjoy. It is a powerhouse of nutrition. All right, so that's where we're at for this week. The coming weeks, we're going to be planting more and more seeds. We're going to be moving outside and planting many seeds outside, the earliest of all crops. So again, if you have any questions, you can go to Grandpa Jim's Garden Tips on Facebook. I can also be found on my wife's blog, joylaughterandchocolate.com. We have the same videos there. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have things to share, because I'm not the total authority on this at all, and I'm learning all the time. So if you have some tips, by all means, please send it, and we can all enjoy it and all learn from it. So you have a great day, and we'll see you soon.